All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last Fic Night of the year. I'm Victoria Ann, and I'm joined today by Lo Marauder Times, who is the. Thank you for joining us. She's the author of the story we are reading tonight. It is called Literal Chaos Fire. It is a Harry Potter Next Gen AU. And it's also a chat fic, and it's rated M. So I'm going to just dive straight in. All right, Literal Chaos Fire, Chapter 1. The Dopest House. Foxy Roxy, Freddy Boy, James Atron, Mooly Woobles, Rose. 5:27 p.m. Mooly Woobles. At James Atron. How did you get into my room? I swear to God, I have a lab tomorrow. I'm not doing this. Fine, I'll do it, but I will get my revenge. Freddy Boy. Why don't you ever ice me? I'm starting to feel left out. James Atron. Payback for last party. You left me in the bathroom alone. I woke up in the dark and thought I died. Mooly Woobles. That was at Rose, and I'm offended you mixed us up. Rose. He was fully naked and covered in vomit. I thought he'd be better off lying on the linoleum than causing irreparable damage to our carpets. Literal Chaos Fire. Lawyer Lils, Moles, Vicky Baby. 8:49 p.m. Lawyer Lils. 2 weeks in and I'm already drowning in work. Why did you guys let me go to law school? Moles. I told you it was going to be hard, but did you listen? No. Vicky Baby. You actively supported her in this. Moles. Attachment, 1 image. Please see that on April 18th at 7:29 p.m. I did indeed say that law school was going to be hard. Lawyer Lils. Attachment, 1 image. You're forgetting that 2 minutes later you said work hard, play harder. Moles. And I stand by both statements. Vicky Baby. Why do I feel like you're currently drinking? Moles. James managed to hide another ice in my room while I was in class today. And after that, I decided that having 1 drink was weak. I'm a few in. Lawyer Lils. It's 9 p.m. on a Wednesday. Vicky Baby. Weren't you just complaining about your lab tomorrow? And don't you have like a bajillion classes always? Moles. Work hard, play harder, baby. Vicky Baby. Never call me baby again. Lawyer Lils. It's literally your nickname. Moles. Don't want me to call you that? Don't name yourself that. Vicky Baby. All right. Damn, calm down. Seriously though, don't you have an early morning lab? Moles. Yeah, but it's just circuits. And Malfoy said the basics of it is all done. I just have to do the write-up. Lawyer Lils. I wish we had partners for contracts. Thinking is hard. Vicky Baby. Like disease ecology is easy? We're looking at Ebola right now. Did you know that R0 is too low in humans for it to spread effectively? But gorilla populations are absolutely decimated by it. Lawyer Lils. How does Teddy stand you? Moles. She puts out. Vicky Baby. Actually, I think Teddy and I are on a break. Moles. What? What does I think mean? You've been together for like 2 years. Why didn't you tell us immediately? Lawyer Lils. Molly, shut up. A 2-year relationship just ended. She's entitled to her alone time. Vicky Baby. Actually, Moles. What now? Stop stressing me out. I have circuits lab in the morning. Lawyer Lils. I thought you just had to do the write-up. Don't make me text Scorpius and tell him that you're drinking the night before class. Again. His roommate's going to ask to talk to me. Again. And I'm going to have to turn him down. Lawyer Lils. Again. Moles. Again. Vicky Baby. Again. Yeah, we know. I don't understand how you don't find that man attractive. Starting quarterback and captain? Lawyer Lils. I think that Mole's drinking in the middle of the week is a bigger issue than my love life, especially considering it's only her first week. Moles. I'm taking ordinary differential equations. Why wouldn't I start drinking? And the big issue here is Vic's love life, not how much fun I have. Vicky Baby. Teddy and I are taking a break. Because she's going to America on exchange. She's leaving in a week. Moles. I'll key her car. I'll get Xander to hack into the school system and fail her. I'll ruin her entire life. Vicky baby. Please don't do that. Lawyer Lils. Who's keeping Snuggles? Vicky baby. The cat's staying with me. If she'd fought me on that, I would have let Molly's wrath free. Moles. I'll still do it. Lawyer Lils. As your cousin, I'd help. As your soon-to-be lawyer, please don't. Moles. James says he's in. Also, James is already on his way to her place. And I might be with him. Vicky baby. Molly, don't you dare. Lawyer Lils. I'll tell Scorp. Don't think I won't. Lily Potter, Scorpius Malfoy, 9:26 p.m. Lily. Molly's drunk and probably doing illegal things. Just thought you should know. Scorpius. Lils, it's me. James and I were a little too tipsy, so Malfoy's driving the car. Winky face. Literal chaos fire. Lawyer Lils, Moles, Vicky baby, 9:32 p.m. Lawyer Lils. At Vicky baby, she's recruited Scorp. This isn't going to end well. Vicky baby. Don't worry, Teddy moved home like 2 weeks ago. Lawyer Lils. So they're going to be doing illegal things at a stranger's house? Vicky baby. Oh shit. Old fogies. Fred, the smart dumb one. James, the older twin. Lily, you're 15 mins older. Molly, the dumb smart one. Rose, the Granger. Vic, the science beb. 9:35 p.m. Vic. At Rose, at Fred. Why didn't you stop them? Rose. They promised to do all the house chores until Christmas. Lily. So you gave them the keys? They're drunk. Rose. Scorpius was 100% sober and I specifically asked them not to tell me what they needed the car for. Lily. They're going to Teddy's house. Rose. I don't see the issue here. Vic. Teddy broke up with me to go on exchange. Also, she doesn't live there anymore, and they don't know that. Rose. Oh no. Lily. Oh no is right. Also, where's Atfred? Rose. He's with them. Fuck. Lily. Fuck. Vic. Fuck. The dopest house. Foxy Roxy, Freddy Boy, Jamesatron, Mooly Woobles, Rose. 9:54 p.m. Rose. Guys, stop. That's the wrong house. Teddy doesn't live there anymore. Rosie Bear, Scorpy Stud. 9:55 p.m. Rosie Bear. I will kill you. You cannot be serious. Babe, I will actually murder you. Lily Potter, Scorpius Weasley. 9:55 p.m. Lily. Scorp, stop. It's not Teddy's house. 10:02 p.m. Scorpius Malfoy, I will end you. 10:08 p.m. I'm not an actual lawyer yet. I can't defend you. 10:17 p.m. Scorpius! The dopest house. Foxy Roxy, Freddy Boy, Jamesatron, Mooly Woobles, Rose. 10:23 p.m. Freddy Boy. Hey, at Rose. So bad news is, we may have gotten caught. The good news is, campus cops' golf carts are terribly slow. Rose. What? Freddy Boy. We'll be home in 5. Please open the garage. We don't know if they saw the license plate. Rose. I am not going to be an accomplice. Mooly Woobles. Scorp wants to remind you that it looks bad on politicians if they're married to a criminal. Freddy Boy. And he said that he'll finally start watching Greys with you. Rose. It's open, and I hate you all. Freddy Boy. Love you too. Jamesatron. Heart. Foxy Roxy. Hey guys, remember when you promised you would pick me up after my night class? Think you could still swing by? You won't even have to stop. Just open the door and I'll jump in. Jamesatron. Fast and Furious, baby. Yay!
Woo.
Hoping I didn't butcher a reading aloud of a chat fic. But it's such a fun style of writing.
Yes, you did.
Oh, good. So, Lo, what was the inspiration behind this story?
So I had read at least 2 chat fics. I think it was Let's Keep It Casual by Down in Flames and an absurd collection or something of wizarding text by Beezy/Abhorsen. And I really loved it. And I'm constantly in group chats. And I was like, well, I want to write a chat fic. And then there was a group chat within myself. And funnily enough, those two. And I was like, well, 3 people, like having a group of 3 friends being absolutely chaotic as heck and just going about their lives separately, but also together with their group chats, not only A, is fun to me, but B, what I'm currently doing. So it's like, it makes sense to me. And I was
Absolutely.
like, I wrote it. And then I started, and then I somehow got to the point where it was like 10 chapters in, and I was like, well, I'm writing it.
Amazing. Yeah, they're so much fun. And we're seeing a lot more of them on the archives lately, I've noticed. Which I really like because it does sort of bring Harry Potter into the modern kind of era, to think that they're all in group chats and Discord and things like that. It's a really good time. So what are some of the, obviously you love it, but what are some of the challenges of writing a chat fic? Because it's a very different mode of writing.
So the really good thing is that I love dialogue, and I can usually pull from my own group chats with other people and like get real life scenarios. But the issue comes when I'm stuck on something, because I can't just write a scene where someone looks longingly out a window or like bakes a cake because they're stressed. It has to be dialogue and it has to be natural. So whenever I get into those moments where I'm stuck, it usually...
Oh, I think we've lost you there, Lo.
Usually kind of let me put filler in and keep going from there. It's more, well, I don't know where the story goes after this because they haven't told me where it's going.
Yeah, I can imagine. But okay, so what are the things that you really love about writing chat fics?
Just that I can move around the time a lot. It's super easy to just say, you know what, I'm skipping to 2 weeks from now. It doesn't have, at least to me and my stories, it doesn't have like a natural progression of time. It's more so, here are the important conversations that are happening that the reader gets to see, and then everything else, it kind of lets people infer what happens. So, oh, you haven't spoken to someone in 2 weeks. When you say, oh, I've missed you, I wonder why. Were they busy? Was there a falling out? And it just, to me, when I read them, it feels like I can imagine a lot more as to what happens and give the characters my own backstories for what other people have written. And hopefully that happens with this as well.
It is almost more fun to read their reactions. And, you know, it's just so interesting because just reading about them trying to stop, you know, this drunk group of going to someone else's house, you've got no description, but we can just see that chaos. So it's a really clever kind of medium. So the last question I have for you is, what are you currently working on?
So Literal Chaos Fire itself is done. I finished a story. That's one of my first. Thank you. I'm incredibly proud of it, my baby. And I've got 5 chapters of the sequel up. So it doesn't stop there. Their antics continue, as some people may just roll their eyes at, but honestly, I'm also rolling my eyes at. These characters will be the death of me, but the sequel I'm working on...
Worth it.
Yes, absolutely. But I'm working on that sequel, as well as just every so often I get the urge to write something about some of the other characters in that kind of universe on their own time.
Oh, wonderful. That's really exciting. Is there anything else you kind of wanted to add before we wrap up?
I think I've seen some people talk about how they don't know if they could do a chat fic. It's a little daunting. It is a fairly newer version of writing. And I would just say read chat fics, the ones that I mentioned earlier. Let's keep it casual and an absurd wizarding texts. As well as mine if you'd like to. Read them, kind of get an idea of how it goes, and then just throw yourself into it, because you don't need these like dialogue tags, you don't need description, you don't really need all these things that, to me personally, I find makes writing a little bit more daunting. And the style just lends itself to just throwing yourself right in and hoping for the best.
That's very good advice. And I know we'd love to see more on the archives as well. So absolutely. And if you enjoyed that first chapter of Literal Chaos Fire, make sure to check out the rest of it at fanfictalk.com/archive. Thank you so much for joining me, Lo. This has been really lovely.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we will see you in the new year. Bye, everyone.
Bye.